everyone, my name is Zamber. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch with me. Today we are here with the very heavily requested animatic reaction. We are going to be watching a Steven Universe, I guess future, technically, Steven Universe future animatic by Atenahena. And if that is not how you pronounce your username, it should be, because that's a super cute username. I almost want to steal it if that's not how you say it. Atenahena. It's so pretty. But we are watching Interlude for Showtime, Steven Universe Future. If you don't know, Zach Callison, the voice of Steven in Steven Universe, actually made an album 2 years ago now. Yeah, 2 years ago now. I was actually very excited about it because he's actually such a talented singer, so I wanted to kind of see his songwriting abilities because I knew he was really good at rapping and kind of writing rap, so I was very excited to see what he was going to produce. It took a little while. I feel like that happens a lot with a lot of independent artists who are just kind of doing it on their own, but I actually knew, like I said, I was excited, and his album came out after I met him in person, so it was really cool. I was one of 2 people in the room that actually knew he was making an album, so it was super awkward because he was like, "And do you guys know my big news coming out?" And everyone's like, "Steven Universe is coming!" And he's like, "No, anyone else?" And like, I had to awkwardly raise my hand. I was like, "You're making an album?" Yes! I got brownie points. I also got double brownie points because I knew he was going to write a rap for the Pro Secret Rap career, or Steven's secret rap career, I should say. So he had a good laugh because he was like, "Look at you, you little memer," and I was like, "Yeah, I like memes." So it was super funny, but I actually really like this album. If you have not listened to the whole album, you have to listen to the whole album. Go in order, because it is kind of a story. I shouldn't say kinda, it's a story. The songs kind of go in a logical order, and I believe the actual inside of the album actually helps tell the story. If you don't actually have the physical album, you could probably just look up online the story. I think there's an interview where Zach kind of talks more about it, if I remember right. It's been a while since I've listened to the full album, but I do love This Is War. Like, so good. He's got some nice riffs in there, and it's just fun. Like, you can tell he's having fun with this album and letting off some steam because he sounds kind of stressed. But this song in particular is super awesome, and I'm gonna blank on her name, and I feel so bad. But this actually features Connie's voice actress, which I thought was a cool little thing. Like, oh, cool, like, they're kind of like friends. Like, that's awesome that she's, like, helping him. Did I think anyone was actually going to, like, find this eventually and make animatics? No, because this came out, like, some years ago. So I did not think people would do this. And then suddenly it, like, blew up. It was all over TikTok and stuff where people started making animatics of the song for Steven Universe. And I was like, okay, a little late here, guys, but glad you're listening to his music now. So I'm excited to see this animatic. I can only guess it's going to be amazing. So without further ado, let's get started.
We're finally free. Welcome home. It's just you and me now.
Oh yeah, this is
Standing
totally
alone.
short hair Connie.
The
I
world
like
is
it.
ours.
No, it isn't.
Get in the car.
This isn't finished.
What?
Oh, this is so good.
You know the kid's dead.
These
I'm still seeing
drawings.
red. I'm just a shell of his form that his innocence shed.
He lived a good life and he gave it to you.
Oh, is that right? You know it's not true. Look at him showered in blood and flowers. Now look in my eyes. She still holds the power after years of tears of confronting his fears. He's dead on his record for the world to hear. And they'll all think that it was suicide. But Christy, I know it was you inside.
I saved him. I held him till the moment he died.
You choked him out of his own goddamn
God,
mind.
look at these facial expressions.
What do you want from me?
Oh, look outside yourself.
I won't help you take her down.
Oh, that's so
Fine.
good.
I'll do it by myself.
You don't need it.
Oh, I know that I need it.
She's been gone for years. I know you can beat it.
No, look in the mirror. You know we both fear her. We're one and the same. We're afraid to be
Oh,
narrow.
the pink power! Oh, shit!
But you let me kill him. You're worse than Juanita.
I told you to end him. It was all for the best.
So I have you to blame for this pain in my chest.
No!
If you won't
Oh
go, I
my
will.
gosh.
To avenge the lost soul I killed.
You're filling your heart up with hate all the same as the kid that you just
Oh my God!
Statement of pity, the city is ruined as we could have fooled Hollywood, just the two of us. But Juanita has just made a fool of
You're
us.
lost.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is this what love
Oh
is
my
good for?
God.
Is this all I get for being yours? The kid in front of me in blood and gore. 5, 6, 7, 8 years, but to waste for all I hate. They'll all know Juanita's fate. Show's about to start. Don't be late.
Oh! Oh, hold the phone. Hold the phone. I need that last. Oh my God, that last shot. Oh, it's so good. Holy camole. Like, look at that. That's incredible. Let me just say, first things first, before we even get anywhere else. The facial expressions were amazing. Like, literally, I would think that this person is probably working on, like, I don't know, like, facial expressions, because everything was perfect. It was so vivid. You could see the anguish, the like, repression in their, like, trying to hold themselves back and trying to be, like, tough. Like, oh, it was so good. Like, I can't to begin to, like, verbalize just how amazing every facial expression was. Like, I would literally think this is, like, someone actually like, an actual storyboard for Steven Universe Future, but, like, even more in-depth than an actual storyboard. So, like, this is so cool. Like, I can't, like, words are coming out faster than I can, like, process myself. But first off, hats off to the artist. This is so amazing. I get why you have, like, 1 million views on this. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. Literally within, like, 10 seconds, I am in it. I am loving it. I know exactly the art style you're going for the show. I can feel the vibes coming off. And the lovely thing is about this whole thing that I can already state is the artist's use of camera direction. I feel like I'm blanking on the word. The cinematography, I guess, is better. They're not just focusing on, like, faces or upper half of bodies like some animatics do, which is fine. But this is actually, like, telling a story. It's actually showing a scene. It is not just focusing on lip syncing, yada, yada, yada. It is actually walking us through. Like, this is something I would actually see on a storyboard. This is something I'd actually, like, see in a movie, a music video, what have you. It's all there. The feeling, the moment, the hand clasp, the shield coming, it's all framing, getting the scene perfect, getting that intensity, focusing in on objects. It's so amazing. Let's actually start looking through here. Oh, and just the lines still are so clean. And the lovely thing is, like, I'm gushing about this, but, like, in some animatics, yes, they have shading, what have you, but everything is framed so well and so lovely that, like, that's why I'm like, this feels like an actual storyboard, because the lines are so clean. I can immediately see what's happening. I'm not confused or, like, unsure. Everything is crisp, clean. The motions are very thought out, and everything is very purposeful in this. And it's to the point where this already feels very polished to me. I know some people will go and clean up their lines in animatics, add shading, add color details, but everything is so good already. They really focused in on our characters and helped them feel believable, not awkward, because everything matches so well. Even just their art style is so close to the show, which is not something that needs to be done for an animatic. Like, I love seeing actual artists' style come through in an animatic. As long as I can still tell who the characters are, as long as they are not original characters, what have you, then it's fine. I love seeing people draw characters in their own style. But when someone tries to replicate the style of the actual show, it's very cool, because sometimes it's a hit or miss if they're really trying to hit it. But this is a huge hit. Like, I would literally think someone just stole this off the storyboard wall. It's amazing. And the subtle uses of pink. Look at the panic in his face. Oh, God, it's so good. I cannot stress enough how amazing the facial expressions are in this. It's absolutely lovely. I can't emphasize it enough. So, okay, I really like what they used here. So, goes from the gray, they black out the background, then back, and then pink gray, and then, oh, I want that. Yes, there we go. I really, really, really like this. It's actually simpler than it looks, because literally all the artist did was take their original sketch with they're originally using black line, dark purple, and then taking that again, sliding it over a bit, putting on the pink instead of the dark purple. But it's so good. It shows exactly that kind of glitching effect super effectively, and it does not take long, and still utilizing your time effectively, because it's just like that. But it goes a long way. And adding that in with the background changing and then Steven kind of like glitching out, so cool. I shouldn't say glitching, because he's not glitching, but the pink power kind of glitching. Amazing. And there's just, let's look here. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so it's just that one frame going through, but that's okay. But I love, the facial expressions. I could ooze about it forever. And the fear in Connie's face. And the pink power with the strength. It's so good. And it's honestly such a perfect song for Steven Universe Future. I mean, it did fit in the regular Steven Universe, but I feel like this actually caught on because of Steven Universe Future and just how Steven's been acting. I think it's a perfect song. It's really good. I almost wonder, I know Zach was not thinking of Steven Universe when he wrote these songs. More so just the betrayal of Hollywood is kind of more the aim that we're going for, that Juanita betrayed Steven for like the fame of Hollywood or something like that. I can't remember the story exactly. And like trying to confide in a friend, and that's Connie's voice actress. So it's definitely interesting. This is an amazing animatic. Please make sure you go over to Atenahena. I love that name. Go over to their channel, leave a like, share, favorite, all that jazz. Add it to your playlist. That stuff, you know? And if you like this animatic reaction, let me know. It's super fun. I love doing these. There are a lot of amazing animatics out there, and I love kind of going through them, talking them through. It's very fun. I like complimenting people. You know? It's fun. So thank you guys so much. If you like this, please remember to like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and I will see you all later. Bye!